Well, I'm absolutely red hot. I've tried to do this video twice, and second time my lovely husband rang me. So I've had to start it again. Never mind, not a problem. Right, so I've been doing a little bit more of my crocheting. It's absolutely red hot again, although it's not as hot as yesterday. The house still feels hot, but I have been busy vacuuming, and also I've got my second load of washing in. One load's out on the line. I've done a little bit of hand washing as well. If you saw the post that I put up, you can see that I got a little poodle made of wool. I think it's crocheted, and it's one of the type that they used to put over toilet rolls. I just got it because it amused me. I remember my auntie having one, so when I saw it I thought, oh, you've got to come home. And it worked out at 10 pence because I got 10 items for £1. I got a beautiful baby quilt for 10p. So always worth looking and using your brain when it comes to buying second hand. That was from a clearance charity shop. So yeah, I'm sat down and I've just made a cup of tea. I did make my husband one, but he's going to be late because he's bumped into some of our friends, which has been lovely. I sent some tomatoes down for Shashi, my friend from China who lives in this country, because she's lovely. So I thought I'll send her some tomatoes down to let her know that I'm thinking of her. So that's good, isn't it, to do that. I don't think I've got anything interesting to tell you, only the fact that I nipped and got a few more bits yesterday from the charity shop. I did get rid of quite a lot of things, so I felt as though I could get a few bits to bring in and also to use them for making crafts. I did get a box, a mystery box. I think it was either £2 or £2.50. It's a bric-a-brac one. The money goes to the hospice anyway, so it's no skin off my nose to get something like that. And what I didn't want out of the box, I've re-gifted. So everyone's a winner, aren't they, really? And I think it's lovely to open a box and not know what's in it. It's a bit like having a present, isn't it? So that's what I've been doing. So the items that I got, 10 for £1, the children's, I've hand washed some of those and they're on the line, along with the little poodle. Not a live poodle, you know, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I get dafter, don't I, really? Washing machine's on again, so it'll be time to put that out. I'm just grateful that my husband's not ringing me in the middle of this. I didn't go down to the boat because I just thought it's too hot for me. I don't enjoy going anywhere when it's red hot unless it's totally outside all the time. So I thought I'm better off staying at home, getting a few jobs done, because you can't just leave everything. And I thought I will feel much better for it. It clears your head, I think, when you know that you've got a lot of things done. So that's what I've been doing. I've also been putting some of my wool into Ziploc bags because I don't want any moths going in them. Because there's been a lot of people complaining about moth damage in some of the wool, and I thought I don't want that to happen to me, so that's what I've been doing. I did watch somebody the other day, and you've often heard me talk about putting things in freezers, like if I buy a feather cushion, I'll put it in a bag and then put it in the freezer, because it gets rid of mites, you know, dust mites. Everybody has got dust mites in the house, so it's nothing to be worried about. But to keep them under control, particularly if you've got children with asthma, try not to have too many soft toys. And if you do have soft toys, either wash them frequently or pop them in a bag, pop them in the freezer, and then bring them out and let them dry off, and then they're good to go again. It's something that, I've done for a long time, but the lady that I was talking about, she'd got some ganses, the old fisherman's jumpers that she'd knitted a few years ago, and she noticed she'd got a bit of moth damage, so she's put them in bags and into a freezer, and I think she'd put them in there for 2 days. I just leave them in for 24 hours and then they're out again. A lot of people put things out on frosty days as well. That's something that people have been doing for a long time, but things like that seem to have been lost. We think machines can do everything, but you can still do things by using the seasons, drying things in good weather, and putting things out to frost when it's cold. It's just something that was done years ago, and I was pleased to see that I wasn't the only person that did it, because sometimes you think, have I dreamt it? Have I dreamt that that's something that you do? But no. So what I was saying was, that's what I do, and I also put wool, cones and whatever, in plastic bags and then seal them up, and that's how I try and store them, because I don't want the little moths getting into the wool and leaving grubs or anything like that, because I know somebody else that I watch, she's had quite a problem with it. She's had to keep vacuuming and trying to sort everything out, because they'd got quite infested in some of her wool. It doesn't take long for them to do it, and very often, if the damage is done, by that time they've gone. You very often get it in coats, particularly camel coats, if anyone can remember how popular camel coats were at one time. Wool coats, cashmere coats, and you'd very often find that moths had been in. When I was little, people always used to put mothballs in the wardrobes, and you could always smell, the like camphor smell of mothballs when you got things out of the wardrobe ready for winter. It's funny, isn't it, what takes you back. Anyway, I think I'm going to finish my cup of tea. I thought I'd just come on and have a quick chat before my husband gets home. And that's about it. I'll try and stop saying all the time, but I don't think it's a possibility. I've tried to stop saying it, but I still say it. And this is who I am, so it's no good editing or anything, because you wouldn't get the real me, would you then? Right, whether you want it or not, you've got it. Bye.